Nagaland Chief Minister Dr. Nltv has urged Home Minister Amit Shah to review the reimposed protected area permit regime. Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity has called on the public to boycott this year's Shanghai Festival, which runs until November 30. 22-year-old pregnant woman and her unborn baby died at Golaghat's Shahid Kushal Konwar Civil Hospital, allegedly due to hospital negligence. Sunil Kumar from Bihar was arrested by the UPSTF in Noida for pretending to be a RAW officer. Hello and welcome to Nltv English Primetime. This is Chanchan Kasar and now the news in detail. Nagaland Chief Minister Dr. Nltv has urged Home Minister Amit Shah to review the reimposed protected area permit regime. He said Nagaland is peaceful with no security threat, unlike Manipur and Mizoram, and the PAP could hurt tourism, especially the Hornbill Festival, and local economic growth. Rio assured safety protocols will continue and stressed urgency as the festival approaches. Health Minister P. Paiwang Konyak on November 18 urged public to promote and value local products, saying they reserve culture, empower farmers and artisans, and boost the economy. Speaking at the Atmanirbhar Bharat Sun Club Abhiyan Vidhan Sabha Sammelan at Tizit Mandal, he called for encouraging innovation and prioritizing local goods in home market and institutions to build self-reliance communities. The 5th Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan campaign took place on 18 November at Kohima Science College Jotsama Auditorium with MLA and Social Welfare Advisor Wapong Konyak as the special guest. Organized by the Department of Social Welfare in collaboration with IQAC, the program aimed to raise awareness against drug abuse. Konyak urged students to be smart, not start, and commended law enforcement for addressing substable abuses. Swiss Ambassador to India Maya Tisifi met Nagaland Chief Minister Nltv in New Delhi to discuss closer ties between Switzerland and Nagaland. Switzerland will participate as the country partner at the upcoming Hornbill Festival, promoting its culture and supporting the festive global reach. Both leaders also explored collaborations in vocational training, tourism, and long-term institutions partnerships. CM Rio welcomed Switzerland's engagement, and both sides expressed optimism for stronger cultural future cooperation. The district-level committee of Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan in Zunibado held an essay competition on Say Yes to Health, No to Drugs on November 18 at Government Higher Secondary School, Zunibado. Before the contest, students took a pledge to stay away from drugs and promote a healthy, drug-free life. The Deputy Commissioner of Zunibado, Dharam Raj IAS, gave the winner cash prizes and certificate in his office. He praised their efforts and wished them success in the future. A 6-day civil defense warden and volunteers training started on November 18 in Zunibado, organized by the Home Guard, Civil Defense and SDRF. The program trains participants in first aid and disaster response to act as first responders during emergencies. Deputy Commissioner Dharam Raj urged trainees to use the training effectively, saying it will help save life and strengthen community preparedness.
Natural disaster itu This administration kan, whatever itu police kan, medical kan, itu kan dia ahli dalam अपना करके सेट होना पड़ेगा। कितनी भी हिंदू के ना टेक्सो बने, इनका disaster आता है, निजो volunteer, নিজের বসতে একটু জায়গাটা থাকছে বলে আপনার বসতে কিবা হ্যাপেন হচ্ছে বলে ডিজাস্টার আছে বলে আপনার কান নালা মানুষ নিজের মনে সেফ করতে itu government pura আপনার কানকে ট্রেনিং করতে itu program বলাইকে না আপনার কান মানুষে itu disaster এটা বলা যাবে ডক্টর খানা নাইবো আর itu kan হাতে আপনার হাতে কি আছে বসে থাকতে কি কাপড় থাকতে কি দুহলে বে আপনার হাতে কি থাকতে কি itu প্রায় কিনা বলে না আপনারা itu কিছু দিব রেস্ট্রিক্ট দিব বারো itu কারণে এটা কারণে আপনাদের বলতে দুহলে বেশি কি খান মানে বলতে মানে ওখানে চলাকাল আপনাকে মাথা মিশনা আপনারা কাহিটা প্রা আমি বেশি খুশি জানা গেছে আর itu training tempe আপনাদের দ্বারা itu purely volunteer আছে কালকানা থেকে itu প্রা আপনাদের training মেতে সেফ কার্ডে আছে কালকানা সার্ভিস আছে দেখো কি নাম বলা লাগে itu জানা গেছে আপনাদের দ্বারা দিনটা আলাদা বেশি দিন আপনাকে 140 বেশি হওয়া আলাদা আর itu jalanan dengan bukan persiapan boleh putus siapa ini kasih begini masalah ini jangan itu boleh bisa kami important boleh itu kami nijur lah itu jika dengan kami tahu boleh boleh kami tahu kami boleh kami tahu persiapan itu important aspek boleh jangan alas begini kami akan untuk so kami proses jangan biasa thank you.
Our expressive training schedule. There will be a total of 7 days training, 6 days working days, 1 day off. Topic is about practical, lecture, presentation. Now, our program has now come to an end. I request everyone for photo session.
Justice Songkup-chung Serdo, chairperson of the Nagaland State Human Rights Commission, inaugurated a one-day legal and human rights campaign on 18 November at Konya Green Hall office, organized with the district-level service authority Mon and Konyak Students Union. He urged tribes to translate the universal declarations of human rights into local languages and emphasize citizens' right to seek justice and hold authorities accountable. Assam Rifles distributed school kits to 13 students, including 8 boys and 5 girls in Avangko village located on the Indo-Myanmar border in Nagaland. The kits contain essential educational items such as school bags, alphabet and coloring books, pencil and crayon sets, and LCD geometry box with electrical slates. This initiative is aimed at supporting students in remote border areas and encouraging them educational growth. Under Operation Sanbhavna, 28 students and 2 teachers from Don Bosco College, Maram, Manipur visited Kaziranga National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, on 16 of November. The educational trip gave them a close experience of India's famous wildlife reserve known for protecting the great India one-horned rhinoceros. The program aims to give students more exposure, promote national unity, and raise awareness about India's wildlife and ecological heritage. The All Tripura Unorganized Workers Congress held a sit-on on Tuesday outside the Tripura Pradesh Congress Bhavan in Agartala, submitting a memorandum to the National Health Mission. They demanded regular jobs and better wages for ASHA, midday meals, DDT and Rega workers. Congress leader criticized the BJP government for not keeping promises made in 2018 and warned of the stronger movement if demands are not made. Party leaders including Santanu Pal and Tonme Saha joined the protests.
শ্রমিক কংগ্রেসের উদ্যোগে শ্রমিক শ্রেণীর আশু জরুরি যে কিছু দাবি নিয়ে যে কর্মসূচি গ্রহণ করেছেন একে স্বদেশ কংগ্রেস এবং আমার নিজের তরফ থেকে সম্পূর্ণরূপে সমর্থন এবং সংগ্রামী অভিনন্দন জ্ঞাপন করি। আমি খুব দীর্ঘ আলোচনা এখানে করতে চাইছি না, কারণ আপনাদের কর্মসূচিতে আছে এখানকার অবস্থানের পর সংক্ষিপ্ত পরিসরে সভা এবং দাবিগুলি নিয়ে স্বাস্থ্য অধিকর্তার নিকট প্রতিনিধিমূলক ডেপুটেশন। আমি সংক্ষিপ্তভাবে যে কথাটা বলবো, ভারতবর্ষ জুড়ে আজ যে অবস্থা চলছে আমাদের রাজ্যে।
On Tuesday, Tripura's Sepai Jila District Police, led by Superintendent Bijoy Debarma, carried out the largest ever operation to destroy illegal marijuana plantations in a single day, uprooting over 12 million plants. The massive operation involved 500 personnel from 5 police stations: Bishalgarh, Bishamganj, Kalamchora, Sonamura and Melaghar, along with additional Tripura State Rifles and Central Paramilitary Forces. The initiative aims to make Sepai Jila a drug-free district.
কোথায় হয়েছে আজকে গাঁজাভাঙা ধ্বংস অভিযান?
প্রথমে নমস্কার। আজকে আমরা সিপাহী জেলা পুলিশ এবং ডিস্ট্রিক্ট অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশন এবং ফরেস্ট ডিপার্টমেন্ট যৌথ মিলে আমরা এখানে আজকে আমরা একটা এযাবৎকালের সর্ববৃহৎ আমরা মেগা গাঁজা ডিস্ট্রাকশন আমরা আজকে এখানে করেছি। আমরা যে আমাদের যে অনারেবল সিএম সাহেব যে বলেন যে আমাদের এখানে নেশা মুক্তি অভিযান যেটা আমাদের ত্রিপুরার যে শুরু হয়েছে, তারই একটা অঙ্গ হিসেবে আজকে আমরা আমাদের জেলা পুলিশের তরফ থেকে আমরা আজকে এই যে মেগা যে গাঁজা ডিস্ট্রাকশন এখানে আজকে আমরা করেছি। এই অভিযানে আজকে আমাদের সঙ্গে মিলিত হয়েছে যে আমাদের ডিস্ট্রিক্ট পুলিশ, টিএসআর 1st ব্যাটালিয়ন, 7 ব্যাটালিয়ন।
A 22-year-old pregnant woman, Emeria Choren from Murpuloni Tea Estate, and her unborn baby died at Golaghat Shahid Kushal Conwar Civil Hospital, allegedly due to hospital negligence. The family said she was brought in with severe labor pain on Monday afternoon, but the nurse admitted her from about 1.5 hours until registration was done. Later, the doctor Utpal Barwa reportedly did not examine her properly and left her under the nurse care. When her condition worsened, oxygen was given too late and both mother and child died. The family had accused the staff of gross negligence, and the nurse reportedly fled afterwards.
ইভিনিং 4:20
কোন আছিলে ডিউটিত?
কল্যাণী বড়ো আছিলে।
কিহৰ কাৰণে হ'ব পাৰিলে?
এইটো পিআইএছ পেচেণ্টটো প্ৰেছাৰ বাঢ়ি আহিছে, তো আহি ইয়াত থাকি ইয়াত 15 মিনিটমান থাকিছে। তাৰমানে বাৰুণ
15 মিনিট কেলে থাকিব পালে?
আমাৰ এটা সময় আছে যে 4 ফিংগাৰ হ'লেহে আমি লেবাৰ ৰুম চিফ্ট কৰিব পাৰোঁ। সেইটো 3 ফিংগাৰ লুজ হৈ আহিছে, তো 4 ফিংগাৰ হ'লে আমি লেবাৰ ৰুম চিফ্ট।
ডক্টৰ আছিলে নে তেতিয়া?
সেইটো মই নাজানিম।
নহয়, ইমান টাইমত ডক্টৰ থাকে নে?
ডক্টৰ থাকে।
থাকে। কোন ডক্টৰ আছিলে ডিউটিত? আপুনি চাই মেলি কওকচোন। উৎপল বৰুৱা আছিলে নে টাইমত? আছিলে। আপোনাৰ কি নাম?
জুলি বেগম।
আমি মুৰফুলাইন টি ষ্টৰ পৰা মুৰফুলাইন বাগানৰ পৰা মোৰ ভাইটিৰে মানে মিছেছক আনিছিলোঁ ডেলিভাৰী পেচেণ্ট। অনাৰ 2টা বজা আমি 2:30 পাই গ'লোঁ ইয়াত। পাই যোৱাৰ পাছত কাগজ পত্ৰ দিয়ে আৰু বাহিৰত বহাই থৈছোঁ। তাৰপিছত বেছিয়ে পেইন হৈছিলে, তেতিয়া মই নাৰ্ছক ডাইৰেক্ট ক'লোঁ যে বাইদেউ বেছিয়ে পেইন হৈছে, কিবা এটা কৰি দিয়ক। তাৰপিছত সেই বাইদেৱে কি ক'লে যে একো নহয় বোলে, এই তাত বহাই থওক, তেনেকুৱা ক'লে। তাৰপিছত নাই বোলে বাইদেউ এই চাই দিয়ক, কিবা নহ'লে কিবা এটা হৈ যাব। নাই একো নহয়, তেনেকুৱাই বাৰম্বাৰ একেটা কথাই কৈ আছে। এতিয়া তেনেকুৱা ইয়াত
The Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity has called on the public to boycott this year's Shanghai Festival, which runs until November 30. The annual tourism event, Manipur's flagship festival, is being held after a 2-year hiatus due to ethnic conflict. COCOMI expressed support for internationally displaced persons, many of whom remain in refugee camps, and urged cease work on the festival day. Governor Kuram Raj Athoba made the appeal from the group's Lampil office in Imphal West.
Morally and mentally prepared to take part in such kind of extravagant events until and unless the fundamental rights, the constitutional rights, and the security of the lives and property of the IDPs and the population in the valley are being restored and guaranteed. COCOMI has decided to extend solidarity and full cooperation to the mass sit-in protest, which is going to be held on 20th of November. In relation with that mass protest by the IDPs, we also appeal to all the people of the state who also have the moral responsibility to boycott, to take part in this protest, and to send a message, clear message, to the current administration that the very event, the Shanghai Festival 2025, which they are planning to organize, is not a festival for the people of the state. It will only be an event meant for the administrators and their group of government agents. Despite the call for boycott by the people of Manipur and the internally displaced persons, the government of Manipur are still, particularly the President Rules Administration in the state of Manipur, are still ramping up in.
Union Minister Jyotiraditya M. Scindia at a high-level task force meeting on sports chaired by Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bala called for adopting a one sport, one state model for the northeastern state. The meeting included MOS Rakshak Khade, Mizoram Sports Minister, Meghalaya Sports Minister, and officials from Assam and Sai. Scindia highlighted the need for high-quality coaching, robust talented identifications, technology-driven training, and strong sports infrastructure to develop focused strategies for each other's chosen sport. On November 18, security forces in Manipur recovered large cache of weapons, ammunition, and explosive in Kakchung and Bishnupur district. In Kakchung, the haul included an AK-47 pistol, single-barrel gun, tear smoke grenade, detonators, explosive, and a tube launcher believed to be belong to local militant group. In Bishnupur, forces seized 9mm pistols, improvised gun, hand grenade, mortar round, bulletproof gear, and tactical equipment, suggesting armed groups were trying to wear them. Officials called the recoveries a significant counter-insurgency success amid ongoing regional tensions. The Mizoram government has approved a 4% increase in dearness allowance for state employment, raising it from 40% to 44% of basic pay effective November 1. Chief Minister Lal Doma chaired a cabinet meeting where the decision was taken. A further 2% hike, taking DA to 46%, will be implemented for April 1 next year. While this brings real relief to state employees, their DA still lags behind central government staff, who currently receive about 53%. The last DA hike in Mizoram was in October 2023. On November 17, Mizoram Governor General Dr. Vijay Kumar Singh retired flag off the Assam Rifles National Integration Tour from Raj Bhavan, Aizawl. The 13-day tour, part of the Assam Rifles Civic Action Program, includes 20 students and 2 teachers from Siaha, Luangklai, and Lunglei district. The team will visit Guwahati, Delhi, and Amritsar to promote national integration and provide education and motivational exposure to the participants. Northeastern Hills University has urged everyone to be sensitive after a serious road accident in campus on November 17, which left 2 female students critically injured. The students were hit by a private vehicle around 7:30 p.m. and suffered severe injuries. They were immediately taken to Nazareth Hospital and are now in intensive care unit under constant medical care. The university condemned the reckless driving and confirmed that an FIR has been filed. A detailed report from the concerned university section has also been requested. NEHU appealed to stop sharing any videos or image of the accident online, saying it causes great mental stress and violates the students' privacy. The university is staying in contact with the families and is closely monitoring the students' condition while cooperating with the police and hospital authorities. RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat is scheduled to arrive in Imphal, Manipur on November 20 for the first time visit since ethnic violence broke out 2 years ago. During his theories, Chief Mohan Bhagwat is scheduled to arrive in Imphal, Manipur on November 20 for the first time since ethnic violence broke out after 2 years ago. He will interact with citizens, entrepreneurs, and tribal community representatives. Therefore, his visit, part of the RSS centenary celebrations, will conclude on November 22. A dengue outbreak has been reported in Lohit district, Arunachal Pradesh. Health teams will conduct misting, fogging and sources. Dengue outbreak has been reported in Lohit district, Arunachal Pradesh. Health teams will conduct misting, fogging and source reductions operations in affected areas. Authorities are spreading awareness about prevention, symptoms and treatment and distributing educational materials in local languages. A disturbing incident has reported in Kanakpur in Silchar, where a man allegedly took nude photographs of his sister-in-law and used them to blackmail and rape her repeatedly. The accused, identified as Rajat Das alias Mana, had been threatening to leak the photos online if the woman did not comply with his demands. According to the victim, she had been suffering the abuse for several days. Gathering courage, the woman finally approached the police and filed a complaint, after which police arrested the accused on Monday and interrogations is underway. Kaliabor police with Jakalan, Banda and Bogori unit arrested notorious drug dealer Samiran Sakia from Baroachuk. Police says 37.62 grams of drugs in 25 containers and 25 empty containers for distributions. Several others including Harak Jyoti Bora, Barul Ali, Pukan Ali, Bashal Binok and Abdul Rashad were also detained. Investigations are ongoing to trace the drug supply chain.
আমাৰ এটা দলে পুথৰি অঞ্চলৰ আব্দুল ৰছিদ নামৰ এজন ড্ৰাগ এডিক্ট ব্যক্তিক প্ৰয়াত কৰে আৰু সেই ব্যক্তিজনক যেতিয়া আমি সোধা পোছা কৰোঁ তেতিয়া আমি গম পাওঁ যে আমাৰ ইয়াত চতিয়ালৰ এজন সমীৰণ শইকীয়া বুলি এজন ব্যক্তিয়ে এই ড্ৰাগছখিনি বিক্ৰী কৰি আছে আৰু সমীৰণ শইকীয়াৰ ঘৰত যেতিয়া আমি তালাচী চলাওঁ তেতিয়া 37.62 গ্ৰাম উইথ কণ্টেইনাৰৰ সৈতে আৰু সৰু সৰু 20টা কণ্টেইনাৰ পোৱা গৈছে আৰু উইদাউট কণ্টেইনাৰ 4.93 গ্ৰাম এইটো সাসপেক্টেড হিৰোইন ৰিকভাৰ কৰা হৈছে আৰু এই সংক্ৰান্তত এতিয়ালৈকে 6জন মানুহ এৰেষ্ট কৰা হৈছে আৰু 5জনক সোধপোছৰ কাৰণে আনি থোৱা হৈছে। তেখেতৰ আগতো কেছ আছে বুলি আমি গম পাইছোঁ। আমি পৰৱৰ্তী পৰ্যায়ত আমি সেইখিনি কেছো একেলগে ক্লাব কৰি তেওঁৰ এগেইনষ্টে বিহিত ব্যৱস্থা ল'বলৈ চেষ্টা কৰিম। সোধা পোছা কৰিলে ওলাব। তেওঁ মানে ড্ৰাগছৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত আমি ফৰৱাৰ্ড বেকৱাৰ্ড লিংকেজ দুয়োটা উলিয়াব লাগে। আমি এতিয়া আৰু লিংকেজ চালে ক'ৰ পৰা তেওঁ ড্ৰাগছখিনি আনিছে সেইখিনি কথা তদন্ত চলাই আহিব। হয় ছাৰ, ঘৰতে আনিছে। থেংক ইউ।
A leopard was spotted in a residential area of Nagpur on Wednesday morning, creating panic among locals. The first department was alerted and launched a rescue operation in Bandiwadi. Teams from the Transit Treatment Center and 2 others units are working to safely capture the leopard. Residents have been advised to stay indoors, and authorities are monitoring the areas closely to prevent any harm to people or the animal.
मैं और ये अंकित, एक लड़का और था हमारे साथ, हम यहीं पे आ रहे थे इधर इंजॉय वगैरह करने के लिए। तो हमने वैसे मजाक में कहा कि यहाँ पे तेंदुआ है या कुछ शेर है, उसकी आवाज़ से लगा, फिर देखा वहाँ पे है क्या भी बोल रहा। अच्छा नहीं, वो तो कुत्ते बोल रहे हैं यार मेरे हिसाब से। तो यहाँ पे हमने जिस फ़ोन लगा के देखा तो हमने देखा कि तो सच में तेंदुआ। हमने इसकी सारी वीडियो बनाई हुई है।
पहले भी कभी देखा गया यहाँ पर?
नहीं, पहले कभी नहीं देखा हमने, तो पहली बार देखा।
कोई नुकसान भी किया गाँव में?
नहीं, कोई नुकसान नहीं किया किसी तरह का, आराम से बैठा है। 20 वीडियो हमारे पास
मिली थी कि एक लेपर्ड जो है यहाँ आलूवाड़ा गांव के आसपास देखा गया है। तो सूचना पर हम मौके पर पहुंचे हैं और अभी सर्च जारी है उसकी।
कोई नुकसान वगैरह किया?
ना, अभी तक कोई नुकसान नहीं हुआ।
क्या लग रहा है कितनी उम्र का, कौन सी?
अभी देखिए, हम कुछ प्रिडिक्ट नहीं कर सकते ऐसे।
तो रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन किया जाएगा?
तो रेस्क्यू के लिए अभी हम उच्च अधिकारियों से बात करेंगे, जैसा भी होगा वो आपको समय समय पर अपडेट दे देंगे हम आपको। देखिए, ये जो है ऊपर से पहाड़ों में से इस टाइम जो है नीचे की तरफ कई बार लेपर्ड जो है देखे गए हैं, ये शिवालिक की बेल्ट के।
A Delhi court on Wednesday sent Al-Falah University founder Javed Ahmed Siddiqui to 13 days of Enforcement Directorate custody. He was arrested on Tuesday in a terror-linked money laundering case. The ED alleged that Al-Falah University falsely claimed UGC recognition and misrepresented its NAC accreditation, generating rupees 415.10 crore in revenue from 2018 to 2025, which is allegedly used for personal gain. Ahmed, who remains the founder and trustee of the university, was taken into custody to prevent transfer or misuse of funds. A man named Sunil Kumar from Bihar was arrested by the UPSTF in Noida on November 18 for pretending to be a RAW officer. He was found with a fake RAW ID and numerous forged documents, including checkbooks, card, pen, and other card, voter IDs, and fake rental agreements. Authorities suspect he used his documents for fraud across multiple states, and an investigation is underway to find his accomplices. India Test captain Shubham Gill, who had a neck spasm in first test against South Africa, is recovering well and will travel with the team to Guwahati on 19 November. The BCCI said he will continue to be monitored and a decision on his participations in the second test will be made later. Gill had retired hurt after facing just 3 balls in India's first innings and missed the rest of the Kolkata test. Bangladesh cricketer Mushfiqur Rahman made history on Wednesday by becoming the first player from his country to play 100 test matches. He reached a milestone in the second test against Ireland in Dhaka. Rahim, who started his test career in 2005, has scored over 6,000 runs with an average of 37.82, including 12 centuries and 3 double centuries. He is now Bangladesh's most experienced test player. Three medical students from Thoothukudi Government Medical College died and 2 others were injured when their car lost control and hit a tree near Rochi Park on Thoothukudi Beach Road. The deceased are Charun, Rahul, Sebastian and Mugulin. The injured Kirti Kumar and Saran are being treated at the college hospital. Therefore, the car driven by Charun was reportedly speeding on the rain-soaked road when the accident happened. The Sonipur Fair in Bihar's Saran district is a lively village fair with rides, balloon shooting, sweets like jalebis and samosas are traditional puff rice treat. Held annually at the confluence of the Ganga and Gadak River, the fair begins as an animal trading event but has grown into Asia's largest, earning the nickname Village Mall. Modern modern attractions like virtual reality shows mixed with tradition, offering visitors a unique experience. The fair started on 9 November and will continue until 10 December.
बिक्री खूब हुआ है इस साल, इतना बिक्री जीवन में कभी नहीं हुआ है जितना घोड़ा बिका है इस साल।
आमतौर पर डे कितना निकल जा रहा है?
निकल गया होगा किसी तरह 5,000 से कम घोड़ा नहीं बिका होगा
इस बार
जी जी जी, इतना घोड़ा कभी नहीं बिका है, जीवन में नहीं बिका है। हम जब से आ रहे हैं इतना घोड़ा कभी नहीं देखे हैं बिकते।
इस बार भी 9 नवंबर से 10 दिसंबर तक किया गया है। इस मेले में गाय घोड़ा जो ऐतिहासिक चीज़ें हैं, जो पशु का मेला है उसके हिसाब से सब कुछ आता है। और खेल का भी आयोजन किया गया है, जैसे क्रिकेट हो गया, वॉलीबॉल हो गया, ये सब प्रतियोगिता का आयोजन किया गया है। नौका दौड़ भी होगा, गंगा आरती का भी आयोजन किया गया है। और यहाँ मुख्य पंडाल पे हर दिन जो है बड़े बड़े कलाकारों को बुलाकर सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम कराया जा रहा है।
ये है 3D शो जिसको बोला जाता है। ये बिहार का जो भी टूरिज्म प्लेस है ना, उसको 3D के थ्रू हमको दिखाया, लगेगा कि हम वहीं पर हैं। जैसे बिहार में राजगीर का ग्लास ब्रिज है, घोड़ा कटोरा है, वैशाली समय का जो नया वाला इंटीरियल जो बाहर वाला बना हुआ है ना, दोनों का इंडोर आउटडोर दोनों है।
तो मेरे हिसाब से तो लाखों में आते हैं पर्यटक, तो लाखों में आते हैं।
क्या सब सुविधाएं हैं उनके लिए?
उनके लिए बहुत सारी सुविधाएं हैं। इस मेला में एक्चुअली में ये मेला है एशिया का सबसे बड़ा मेला है। ये तो अंग्रेजों के ज़माने से ये मेला चल रहा है। और
We will now take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers. Let's get back with the news. Mumbai beat Puducherry by an innings and 222 runs to top Group D in the Ranji Trophy. Puducherry following on were all out for 276 with Tushar Deshpande taking 2 wickets and Shardul Thakur and Ayush Mate 1 each. Mumbai's first inning total of 630 for 5 declared included centuries from Sadesh Lat and Akash Anand. Mumbai earned 7 points for the win and now leads Group D within 4 points. Chhattisgarh celebrated 25 years of its formation with pride and congress. On this occasion, Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Naya Raipur, laying foundation stones for project worth rupees 14.260 crore to boost development across the state. He inaugurated India's first green concept assembly building and the Tribal Freedom Fighter Digital Museum in Raipur. Thousands of families received puka homes under PM Awas Yojana and free heart surgeries for 2,500 children were highlighted at the Dil Ki Baat program. PM Modi said development and trust will help make Chhattisgarh free from moist violence. Chhattisgarh celebrated 25 years of its formation with pride and progress.
साल का एक कालखंड पूरा हुआ है और आज अगले 25 साल के नए युग का सूर्योदय हो रहा है।
गारंटी का मतलब गारंटी पूरा होने की गारंटी, और मात्र 21-22 महीना में आपकी गारंटी को छत्तीसगढ़ की सरकार ने पूरा करने का प्रयास किया है। चाहे वो प्रधानमंत्री आवास हो, चाहे किसानों से किया गया वादा।
लगभग 2017 में इन्हें ट्रेवलिंग में ही निकाला विधानसभा समझने के लिए, फिर 18-19 से इसका काम शुरू हुआ। चलते
A 30-year-old woman traveling on a private bus from Bhopal to Pune via Indore was allegedly molested by the drunk driver and his assistant. The incident happened on Sunday night and the duo fled the bus when they saw police checking for drunk driving in Indore. The bus operator arranged new driver and assistants and the journey continued safely. The woman filed a written complaint in Indore and the police have begun an investigation to catch the accused and take legal action.
ये मैटर है लगभग संडे की नाइट में जो विक्टिम हैं वो भोपाल से बैठी हुई थी, भोपाल से पुणे की बस में ट्रैवल कर रही थी। जब वो बैठी उसी दौरान उनके साथ जो ड्राइवर हैं और जो क्लीनर हैं उनका मिसबिहेविंग शुरू हो गया और उन्होंने महिला के साथ बैड टच किया। जब वो इंदौर आई गाड़ी, और हालांकि रोज़ जैसे इंदौर में चेकिंग्स चलती हैं उसी दरमियान रात में यहाँ पे चेकिंग चल रही थी। जब चेकिंग हुई, पुलिस की चेकिंग को देखते से ही ड्राइवर और क्लीनर क्योंकि ड्रिंक किए हुए थे और यहाँ पे ब्रेथ एनालाइजर के थ्रू ड्रिंक एंड ड्राइव के केसेस ही चेक किए जाते हैं, तो वो पहले ही भाग गए और पहले ही वो गाड़ी छोड़ के दोनों भाग गए। जब गाड़ी छोड़ के भाग गए तो तत्कालीन समय में जो भी पुलिस फोर्स था वो वहाँ पे पहुँचा, स्वयं थाना प्रभारी वहाँ पे गए और दूसरे ड्राइवर एंड कंडक्टर्स जो थे उनको अरेंज कराया। उस दौरान ये महिला निकल कर आई, उन्होंने बोला कि थैंक यू, मतलब उन्होंने ये बताया कि पुलिस यहाँ पे मुस्तैद थी जिस वजह से कोई घटना नहीं हो पाई, और उन्होंने एक लिखित आवेदन उस समय।
JDU Supremo Nitish Kumar was elected leader of the party's legislature group on Wednesday during a meeting of newly elected MLAs in Bihar capital Patna. Said Minister Sarawan Kumar said the decision comes amid ahead of a meeting of NDA allies where Kumar is also expected to be named the alliance leader in the state. The NDA returned to power in Bihar, winning 202 of the 243 assembly seats, with BJP securing 89, JDU 85, LJP RV 19, HAM 5 and RLM 4. The Indian embassy in Myanmar is working to rescue and safely bring back Mohammad Shahzeb Rehman, a 26 years old from Dhanbad, who is reportedly held hostage by cyber fraudulence at Mayanwadi, Myanmar. His mother filed a complaint on November 12, saying her son was being tortured for money after they already paid over 2 lakhs. The fraudsters are demanding more money and threatening his life and organs. Jharkhand authorities have acted on the complaint and are cooperating with the embassy to search his release. US President Donald Trump welcomed Saudi Arabia Prince Mohammed bin Salman to the White House on Tuesday, his first visit since the 2018 killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. The prince was greeted with a military ceremony and a warm reception from Trump. Despite past tensions over Khashoggi's murder, Trump focused on strengthening US-Saudi ties and praised the prince's work on human rights. Prince Mohammed announced Saudi Arabia will increase its planned investment in the US, and the visit also highlighted Trump family business ties in Saudi Arabia.
Is it appropriate, Mr. President, for your family to be doing business in Saudi Arabia while you're president? Is that a conflict of interest? And Your Royal Highness, the U.S. intelligence concluded that you orchestrated the brutal murder of a journalist. 9/11 families are furious that you are here in the Oval Office.
Who are you with? Who are you
Why
with?
should Americans trust
Who are you with?
And the same to you, Mr. President.
Now, who are you with?
I'm with ABC News, sir.
You with who?
ABC News, sir.
Fake news. ABC fake news. One of the
But the
worst.
question is
One of the
legitimate,
worst
sir.
in the business. But I'll answer your question.
Thank you.
I have nothing to do with the family business. I have left, and when I've devoted 100% of my energy. What my family does is fine. They do business all over. They've done very little with Saudi Arabia, actually. I'm sure they could do a lot. And anything they've done has been very good. That's what we've done. We've built a tremendous business for a long time. I've been very successful. I decided to leave that success behind and make America very successful. And I've made America more successful by far than it ever was, and that it ever could have been, no matter who was president. There would be nobody bringing in $21 trillion, that I can tell you right now. As far as this gentleman is concerned, he's done a phenomenal job. You're mentioning somebody that was extremely controversial. A lot of people didn't like that gentleman that you're talking about. Whether you like him or didn't like him, things happen. But he knew nothing about it, and we can leave it at that. You don't have to embarrass our guest by asking a question like that. We have an extremely respected man in the Oval Office today, and a friend of mine for a long time, a very good friend of mine. And I'm very proud of the job he's done. What he's done is incredible in terms of human rights and everything else. And and he's the crown prince, the future king, and I just want to pay my greatest respect to your father, King, who is an amazing man. I met him early on. He greeted me at the airport at an age that was pretty high up there, and it was about 117 degrees, and he was standing on the red carpet as I came out of the plane. And
that is all for the Nltv English Primetime. For more